I used to keep him while his mother was at work. And I saw this basketball roll out, and wasn't nobody in the house with me and Trey. And I saw this basketball roll out. I didn't move, I just sit there to see who was coming. And here he come, and then he put his hand over the ball just like this. And I said, oh my gracious, I couldn't believe it. When his mother came home from work, I told her, I said, Monica, that boy's gonna be a basketball player.
Shielding the defender away from him and got it to go off the window. Pretty move. Back to the way. Kelly off a high screen. Buries the 17-footer right away. Weber up ahead. Kelly lays it up and in.
The other way. Trey Kelly gets into the lane, lays it up and in, and a foul. Trey Kelly. Now with 12. Kelly again. Kelly again. Trey Kelly again.
I'm just going to compete, man, until the whistle blows, until the horn blows to end the game. You know, I think my life and all the things that have happened to me, you know, in my childhood and the way that I grew up has a big part of that. For me, it seems like I was dealt, you know, a deck of cards that was at a disadvantage from the start.
Man, that was a tough time in his life, you know. He was a little boy. He was a young boy then. And I think Trey was like 10, 11 years old. And, you know, when I saw him right afterwards, you know, I could tell, I could see the pain in his eyes, you know what I mean? So I really had to give him a lot of attention.
Losing someone that close to you at that age, you know, it can go both ways, you know. At that young age, you might not have a good sense of what it all means or what all happened, but over the years, you know, you teach yourself to become strong.
Because, I mean, he was hurting, man, you know, and so I kept him with me every day. Come on, man, let's go. Where we going, man? Just come on, man, get in the car, man. Don't worry about it. I took him everywhere. Took him to the games when I had to play. And remember the drills we worked on, the footwear drills? Watch when I play. Watch me using on these guys. And he would watch it. And after the game, he was like, yeah, man, yeah, that really worked. I said, I know it works. I need you to do it, right? Hey, but man, it was so much fun working with all the kids.
Trey would go to school, work out for school, come in this gym and work out, go home. This is every day. From Trey was 12, 13 years old till he went to college. Trey would go to high school, leave school at 3 o'clock, come down to the gym, nothing but go pick him and his little Devontae. They would come in the gym, get shots up every day, then go back to practice. This is every day. He did this for 6 or 7 years straight.
There's so many players who belong in the NBA who never got to play in the NBA. And if you ask any player that was on his team, that's played against him, if he's an NBA player, 100% of them will say he's an NBA player. And he knows that. But he doesn't go around feeling sorry for himself, hating on the next man. Like for me, I'm a guy coming under him, and I made it to the NBA. And he's never played in the NBA. So he could feel a certain way about me, but he gives back to me. He wants me to be better than him. You know, I want the next guy to be better. That's what type of dude he is. That's why he's been so successful. And, you know, he has a lot coming his way, you know, because he's just a good person. He puts the work in.
The first band up on Dunbar's walls was Stacey Robinson, who was one of the best they call him the GOAT around D.C. Supposed to be the greatest basketball player to ever come out of Washington. Trey wanted to go to Dunbar. He went up there and saw his name up there. Trey wanted his name up there. This was when Trey was 12 or 13 years old.